Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a short video for the average person to know a little bit more about Plus 500. Yeah, it's a great little platform to be on to do some trading. Um, there's a warning, you could win and lose a lot of money on this, so be very careful and only invest or play around with the money that you can afford to lose or win. The whole concept of it is very easy. You buy shares or you sell them, and once it's gone up or down, you effectively make profit. There's different markets to look at throughout this whole program. You keep changing through millions of options that you want to have a look at. So click on some favorites. They even actually have cryptocurrencies. Cannabis seems to be going up like crazy every day. More cryptos, usual US, some forex, commodities, etc. So let's just say the US 30. Currently bidding at. Let's just click on it. So it gives me the graph at the bottom, tells me what's going on a minute scale. And you can change that accordingly. So let's stick to the minute. Now we can see the bar is doing this. So I'm going to bid for it to go down, and it gives you an extra bar. So these are the number of contracts. It doesn't mean the pound amount, it's just the contract amount. So the value of these contracts are below. However, what you're required to have in your account is £36, which is equivalent to $44. So that's what must be in the account, and if you make a profit and it starts selling as it is doing now, you'll earn cash. So let's do that right now. And remember, this can go both ways. So we'll choose the smallest amount, $35, $36 required. I've got it in a demo account, and we'll just see what goes on with this. There is advanced options, but we can possibly go through those later. So we sell that. It takes its leverage or a spread, so it goes into a negative first, and then you start going into a positive if it goes into your positives. So now we can close this if you're happy with that amount of profit. Once you've closed it, you've earned the 82 pence. Easy as that. As long as you can repeat this process ongoing, then you'll be pretty happy. So once again, you can buy more contracts or less with any of these guys. So if you want to increase to 10, obviously the more you got to have in your account. Bear in mind, you could lose that. It's very quick, up and down. So be very careful. And if you're a novice, I'd start with 5 contracts and less. From there, you can actually say, for example, you want to sell and you want to close at a single profit. So once that goes down to that price on that graph from 26,428, I guess, to 26,422, it'll automatically sell and you'll earn £2.47, which is 0.02% of the market and what it's doing at the moment. So that's an easy way to pay less attention to these things. Let's try that. As you can see, guys, it can go up and down. You always start off with the negative because that's the spread. It seems to be doing what I've asked it to do, and it's going down. So we can change graph, 5 minutes, and you can see how things are doing on a bigger or smaller scale. Let's go back to 1 minute. You can see it's gone back to where we started, so we can make this bigger. You can scroll up and down. So we're at 0 because it's gone below where I brought. I mean, you can click here, it gives you the options and tells you where I brought and where I want to sell to make profit and where it is now. Here you've got the open, let me just turn this camera around so you can see. Open positions, any orders, things you've asked it to do or asking it to do, closed positions, and if you want to go into your real account there. At the top you've got the available amounts, equity, meaning all your bets, everything you've got in the account, minus all the losses, and that's your equity effectively. I'll go back to the US 30, there we go, and trade. So at the moment, this bet's cost me £18, which is the margin, and I'm in profit by 41 pence, obviously, because it's done that. £1.23, gone up, £1.23. So that's your thing. What you're looking for is this number to get larger, this number to get larger, and obviously this number to get larger. Demo account, it's really wonderful to use. You can go use different parts of the program free. This one seems to be coming through at £1.23. You can close it early, although we've put a loss on this one, sorry, a stop loss or a profit call. And there's another section which is called a trailing stop. It's a bit more advanced. And all it means is basically if the bet follows through, if you're betting down and it goes down, you'll win, but if it goes back down to negative £2.88, it will stop there and automatically close. So you can ask it to go more or less. Trailing stops are pretty easy to use once you understand them. There's always the explanation there. And yeah, that's that one. So we can cancel that. We're at £1.23, and as I said, we can close it early. Click close, close, and you'll have your £1.23. I mean, I've been experimenting quite a lot, so as you can see, there's ups and downs on this. But there's your profits for today, I guess. I've closed those real quick, and those, again, just messing around with different amounts, and you can see the potential you can make, but bear in mind, you can lose this as well. If we go back up there, that's everything to show you really quickly on Plus 500. If you have any questions, do feel free to ask, and I'll be able to get back to you. Hope that helps, guys. Take care. Give it a try if you want. At your own risk, that is. Have a wonderful one. Bye-bye.